Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all your support. This video is a little bit different than all my other videos. It's not a tutorial. It's just making things clear for certain people like designers, like creators, like followers. That means on any groups, Facebook groups, crochets, or any tutorial videos of any kind. So, like I said, for designers, creators, followers, members, fans, you name it. This is important for me to speak out because there has been a certain thing that has happened to me a day or so ago with one of the groups that I'm involved in. And like I mentioned to you already a couple of times, that I am taking myself off the groups because there's a lot of nastiness going on, especially coming out of administration, which I think is very unfortunate because you would think that administration creates groups, no matter what type of groups, crochet groups or any other groups, and especially into crochet groups. And they welcome everybody from all over the world to be part of their groups, but yet they don't encourage them. They don't give it those likes or those little hearts or reinforce them to create and continue creating, helping them, because we don't know what these people are going through in life or, what situation they are in. The least they can do as administration is, be kind to them and give them a nice boost, a nice compliment. Sometimes you might not like the pattern, but the person that's creating that sort of pattern, they love it. It's beautiful in their eyes. So what do? We encourage these people to continue doing what they're doing. If they're putting it, publishing it, it's because they love what they created. That means a lot to them, or they're trying at least, or they're beginners, or, whatever the case may be. So as a good human being or a good person in a group, you try to encourage everybody on whatever they're creating. I would assume it's that way. I've created my own crochet group, and I intend to do the same for the people that are in my group. Encourage them and boost them to keep doing what they're doing. Well, you never know what these people are going through. So I'm not going to go through into too much details about what happened to me, but it was pretty disgusting in my book. I was involved in one of the groups that obviously since yesterday, due to whatever happened to me, I took myself out and blocked the person completely, which that administrator a while back had requested a friend request on my Facebook, and thinking, she's an administrator of the group that I'm in, her group, I will accept her into my friend Facebook group, Facebook, I should say. And so I did. Maybe twice she had written to me asking certain questions about a certain pattern that I was creating, and she wanted to create the same thing. And I helped her out. No issues there. Okay, so besides that, she never had one-on-one conversations with me or ever asked, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Whatever, and so on and so forth. Nothing of whatsoever, whatever. So now yesterday she decided all of a sudden, let me write, to Maggie and let me just, interrogate her and sort of try to bypass manipulation on me. That's how I felt when I read her message, because there was no hi, how are you? No, nothing of the kind. And she pretty much was asking me, how long did it take me to create a pattern, which was the owl pattern. And I said, it took me 7 hours to create it. And then she asked me if I had a tester, and I didn't know what a tester meant. What did she mean by that? I'm thinking in general, if I have a tester like a machine or something. I had no clue until I was talking to another friend of mine, which is the moderator of my group. And I said, this administrator from this group I'm in, she's asking if I have a tester. And she goes, oh, I don't know what that is, but that could be probably a person or two that's looking over your stitch to see if it's properly fitted. I said, oh, okay. No, I don't have. So I wrote her back and I said, no, I don't have a tester. I don't even know what that is. And I wrote LOL. And so she says, well, how do you make a design inside of another design? Well, I found that question to be quite stupid and ignorant. And the fact of the matter is, when you create a piece, you're creating a centerpiece, that's one design. And to have a different outlook, like flowers around, that's a second design. So automatically, right there, you have a design in the center created with another design on the outside. So I found that to be like quite attacking, stupid question. And I didn't feel comfortable with it. And I said, well, you normally, as myself as a designer, I create a piece. It either works with me or against me. So you go with the flow. I'm thinking in general, I didn't think she was really out to attack me on anything. But anyway, so I found that very low blow, if you ask me, like no respect, trying to discredit me in many ways. So long story short, she's in another group with myself. And apparently, that I had no clue. She, I guess, got put up as a title as administrator. She never posted anything, not on her group and not in this group that I'm in. Never posted anything, never liked anything, never commented on anyone, and not even on herself posting any type of work that she's ever done. All of a sudden, I see one of the posts that she posted up of a novel similar like mine, from a different tutorial from somebody I don't even know, never saw them, never heard from them, never nothing. My whole point here is, so she's trying to make me look bad, that I'm not the creator of that owl or whatever. Now, my whole point, because I'm sure she'll probably come here and listen to what I'm saying, and I hope she does, so she can like really feel disgusted with herself. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so the owl was created as a shape of a pineapple, right? For most of you that have seen that creation. And outside is a different creation. So it's one creation inside of another, right? Now, am I going to title who's the creator of the pineapple? No, because I don't know who created the pineapple. Pineapples I created since the 1700s. Before even YouTube existed, before platforms existed. So what am I supposed to say? Oh, so-and-so created this pineapple? No, there's many other people creating pineapples. Thousands and thousands of YouTubers are creating pineapples. And what they do, they make a different design outside of the pineapple to either square, oval, round. I mean, this is how designers come up with, many different patterns. We try to work around different. If somebody requests, I would like to have this pattern. Can you do a tutorial on this? Now, if it belongs to somebody, obviously, first and foremost, and I hope she's listening, if I do a tutorial that is similar to somebody else, first, I had permission. As a YouTuber, you cannot copy somebody else's tutorial. It's called copyrights. I might be blonde, but not stupid. So I will have to have either permission through email. That's proof that I have permission. Either permission through the comment section. That's proof I have permission. Either permission through Messenger. That's another proof. Either permission through Instagram message. That's another proof of the rights if I can do that tutorial. We need permissions because if something comes down as a lawsuit, we need to prove that we were permitted to do that. Now, if the pineapple exists and some other, not designer, creator of a YouTuber is creating that pineapple, she's not titling who's the designer. She's not claiming she is. And she's not titling who the designer is. It's because there is no designer to claim. She's creating that piece. She's not copyrights of anyone because there is no title of who created that pineapple. Now, I hope some people understand that. And especially, this is very important to some of you designers out there. You have to be careful because sometimes, the haters, you know how they are. And I know I have a few designers that come to my channel because I have a few that ask permission if they can create my pattern on their language. And I have allowed it. So much so that if you go to the beginning of my videos, you will see some comments there. Some designers asking me, can I do this in my language? Yes, you can. There's enough to go around to the world. There's no need for greed and selfishness. if many of you have saw my introduction of my first video on YouTube, I make it very clear. Most of the patterns are my creation. Some are friends of mine, either from here in Portugal or some from Brazil. It's there on the video. Now, she had posted, like I said, a similar owl pattern to mine. And she never posts anything, people. You know, let's get this straight. And she posted, this is so cute. So obviously, you made it very clear to me that you're out for blood. You obviously are very jealous of me and the administrator of that group because we're good friends as much as you are a neighbor to her. I just find it pretty freaking disgusting the way it was done, the way it was. I mean, if you wanted to really know where did I get that pattern? Am I the creator? Am I the designer? You could have just straight pipe asked me. And I could have straight pipe just answered you. There was no need to try to put me down or lower my name. I have no need to be stealing anybody's patterns. I'm intelligent enough, smart enough to create my own. If you know, and you're that smart, then you know that you did not create the double crochet or the single crochet or the half crochet. We are not the creators of that. We didn't design that stitch. Somebody way in 1700s designed it. And actually, it was a woman from France, in case you didn't know. This is how the crochet came about. So do a little bit more of your research before you try to insult and disgrade other designers. I wouldn't be that stupid to break laws and have my channels shut down of copyrights. Either I played around with the pattern and made it my own, or I've asked permission, which when that happens, at the beginning of my videos, some of them that did not belong to me, I have the person's name, the creator of that pattern, below on the description box. When you go through the description box, if there's a name there outside of my own, then you know it's that creator. I make it clear either through talking on the video or putting it down on the description box. I just want to bring this out because first of all, it really upsetted me. It insulted me as a designer and many, many other designers. We are many creators. And a lot of times, many creators will create the same pattern, the same owl. It will go around 1,000 times from creators. Why? Because there wasn't an actual designer name into play for the YouTube platform. So get it together. Do your research properly before you insult somebody. And why have so much, hatred in this world towards somebody that's just putting out their designs for free for people to create, distract their minds of the daily life, helping people to have something to look forward to pass on to the grandchildren or their children or as gifts or as their godchildren or their stepkids or whatever, to their mothers, to their grandmothers, carry on generations, learning from YouTube, from us to dedicate 10, 12, 14, 16 hours a day trying to come up with a pattern. It's just horrible. Anyway, I just wanted to put out there to you people. I apologize for this video, but I had to do it. I had to get it out of my chest. I thank every single one of you. And please don't hesitate. If you have any questions, go ahead. Feel free. I'm honestly open enough to let you know whatever you need to know. Thank you so much again. And like I said, I apologize. And please never insult anybody's work. You never know if that person had permission to get that pattern to do their own tutorial from the actual designer. Do your research first. You don't know how they got or why they're doing it. If they're doing it and they got permission, you don't know that. Now, there is some people that just steal other people's stuff. That's a different story. Us designers will know. It will catch up to us. We'll know. We can report them. Like anybody can report me if I'm stealing it from somebody. I don't think we're that stupid to spend so much time on YouTube creating these pieces to have our channel shut down because of one pattern. We're not that naive. At least I don't think. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that naive. Thank you, everybody. I send you much love and hugs and blessings to every single one of you. And I apologize for being upset. It's not usually commonly of myself, but I did have to put it out there for these haters to understand where we come from. I will pin the picture up of an owl that I took a picture from one of the groups that a woman had posted, created. It's the same owl as my owl. The only difference is she added wings, open wings to that owl, but it's the same creation of my owl. So there is millions of owls out there exactly like mine. Maybe the stitch is just a little bit different. So wake up and smell the coffee, you little haters. There's no need for that. There's enough wars and enough epidemics, and enough viruses, and enough sadness going around the world than just putting other people down, of just entertaining other people here to pass every day a simple life routine. Please lift people up. Don't bring them down. It's not a good thing. Karma is a biatch to pay back. You don't want to get involved yourself with karma because it's a heavy price to pay. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Sending you love, light, and many hugs. Until next time. Oh, and by the way, just before since I have a pattern that I'm doing a tutorial, it's going to come out shortly, I am working on a Minnie Mouse rug. Now, again, here's a perfect example for you. The Minnie Mouse rug, I would also like to mention that some of us designers, we are a group of designers that are friends from different places in the world. We communicate with each other through WhatsApp, through Skype, through Messenger, through Instagram message. And we camera each other, we video cam each other. We show each other's ideas sometimes and patterns. And we give each other ideas what we should do around the edging. And all of us from different countries create almost the same pattern with different stitch or different outlook. So people, when you see that there's 2 or 3 videos almost similar to the same pattern, you know that they're friends. They organize themselves amongst themselves to put that video out. So please make sure that you know what you're judging on. I have designers, friends that ask my opinion a lot of times. What do you think I should do to this edge? Or what do you think I should start off this square? Or how should I end this square? And sometimes I don't even go to the designer. Sometimes I go to certain friends of mine in my messenger and send them a picture and ask their opinion, or an administrator, or some, like my moderator. I will send them pictures and say, what do you guys think about this? And I ask their opinion when I'm not asking my friend designers. Just because I don't feel like asking them, I'll ask, a different eyesight view to think, is this tutorial better? Will this look good? It's always different when you ask somebody different than a designer. They have a different look at it, a different CI, So I just wanted to make that clear too. A lot of us designers on YouTube are friends, people. We communicate with each other. We give each other ideas how to come up with a different pattern or a different outlook on the same pattern with different style. Just to let you know. I'm a creator of Minnie Mouse rugs, but I am creating my own Minnie Mouse rug, okay? And I'll give you an example. This tutorial that I'm still working on, that's almost done. This is a Minnie Mouse rug that I wanted to create to follow my owl pattern for the little boys' room. Now, an example here is, you see this ending? This is a creator of one person. This edge is a creator of one person. I'm not the creator of this edge. But I am the creator of this pattern because I'm adding onto this pattern this edge, which is, the triple, the picot. I mean, who's the creator of the picot or the triple or the double crochet? So just to let you know, not because I have this edge with this, my own pattern, that I copied somebody else. You put things together. You grab one edge from one thing, another stitch from another pattern, another thing from another pattern, and you create your own. It's just simple as that, okay? Just to inform you. You beautiful haters. Love you so much, all of yous, including my haters. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time.